Today, I'm launching my first edition of Juakali Artisan Day, Mama County Juakali Artisan Day. Woman Representative First Edition, Juakali Artisan Day. To our guests, I am Honorable Joyce Osogo Bensouda, County MP Homabay. I come from Kanyada, Anyar Kanyada, and I'm married in Karachuonyo. That was not by choice, but by the design of God. You cannot erase it, you cannot reverse it. It turns out that I'm a settled Nyar Kanyada, a settled min Karachuonyo. Adwa wachonian yuorjo ndhiwa joko nyango rabala. Adwa wachonian yuorjo kasipul joka bondo kasipul. I am operating on 10-point agenda. Agenda number 1 is education support service. Under education support service, I have done my phase 1 and 2, EPZ Nairobi, 50 students trained and employed at the EPZ. I have done VTC sponsorship, and the students have been given bursary across the 8 sub-counties. I have taken students for NITA, and my 30 students are on industrial attachment as we are speaking and graduating before the end of this year. Under education support service, I have done what we call education support on higher education. I've taken over 200 students, university, and given them bursaries of ranging from 7,000 to 10,000 with the mega resources on affirmative action. I have done 5 launches of Mama County Back to School program. First edition of Mama County Back to School program, 2.9 million, Gotabor Primary, Homabay Town constituency. Second Mama County Back to School program, Gendia High School for Karachuonyo sub-county, 5.6 million. Third Mama County Back to School program, Mirogi Secondary School in Ndewa, 6 million. Fourth Mama County Back to School program, Suba South, over 6 million, 6.99 million, where Dr. Ida Odinga Betty was the chief guest. The governor, Gladys Atino Nyasuna Wanga, was the chief guest at Ndewa Mirogi. And the 5th one, I just launched in Rangwe 3 weeks away from now, where I gave bursaries 7.5 million to our students in Rangwe constituency. That is what I call Agenda 1, Education Support Service. Bensouda is a teacher of all cadre. Japonja Primary, Japon Secondary, Japon University, Japon Matuano Research, and right now I'm also a student, and I soldier on education matters, Iluongone Obwongo Go to so. Agenda number 2, I have market and infrastructure. I have done 4 modern boda sheds. Kisui boda shed at Kasgunga. I've also done West Kamagak modern boda shed in Kasipul. I have done Junction Kodoyo in Arujo Ward, Homabay. I have done Ndewa modern boda shed in Ndewa constituency. At this time, modern boda shed for Karachuonyo constituency is in the procurement process. By the end of this year, we have a modern boda shed in Kindubay ward. I want to say that under market and infrastructure, I have done and launched. I don't just talk. I open my mouth to talk what I do, and I don't open my mouth to talk what I don't do. When you go to Ramba Market, it is complete with 148 stalls. The women are there with double cabin doors, with worktops, with chairs, with umbrellas. I've given them the locks, and they are doing work on in that market. I have 10,000 liter water tank which I've installed at Ramba Market with the ablution block. I have 3-4 on top and 3 10,000 liter capacity water tank. I even have my office at that market. So that is one office which I'm addressing administrative structure which I pledged during my campaign. Remember, I am an M&E guru, the 10-point agenda. I draw my own balance scorecard, and then I match them. I match myself. I take what I've done. I put an X, what I've not done. I put a half, which is proceeding, and I know how to achieve it. I want to say that in Ramba Market, there is also Wi-Fi that I've installed. I'm in the departmental committee of communication, information, and innovation. Ramba Market, just for safety purposes, I withdrew the 4 computers which I put there. I want to ensure that security is on. I want to see that the lighting and drainage patterns there, which I put in that market. So I want to request the county government of Homabay. There are some mismatches there. On and off lighting system, theft cases, fluctuation in security services. I'm calling upon the MCA for Kabondo West to go speedily in that market so that the legacy that is there is not eroded. I've said that on a strong point, and Speaker Gaya championed that on my behalf. And Yuori Gimakero Ketre Irito. I want to say that under market and infrastructure, right now I launched Ratanga Market. Ratanga Market is going to carry a capacity of traders of 486 with double doors, with water tanks, drainage systems, lighting system, and I will launch it. The full completion of slab has been done. All the steels are erected. I want the public works to monitor the market correctly. I was once a roads minister in Kisumu. I don't joke when it comes to issues of BQs, of public works, of ensuring that the right work as per the BQ is done. And I want to instruct my office, that is the technical team, nothing is paid which is not implemented. And I want to say that Karachuonyo bedurumos, Karachuonya dugu tueleso, angeni nyawanga agero chiro makindu, tamin Karachuonyo, deuru mananyuok, chiro nyaka ger Karachuonyo. Third agenda, ICT infrastructure. Being in the committee, I have donated. I wish the principal Mawego technical training was here. But because there was intertudement and intertumblement, I didn't come to launch the 100 ICT computer gadgets which I've taken to Mawego technical training. So Jokma Mawego, computers miachiel munenogo, mago computers, mapoda bru kanyo, achaka launch. Nikesani wane mo advice serikal. Ngeni kimbe murigi pieri, tokoro jomoke makunyi. I want to say that I have taken 26 computers. If the Vice Chancellor was here, he would confirm, at Tomboya University. I want to say that I've taken 30 computers and opened the first laboratory edition at Rangwe TTI, and Speaker, I'm the first politician to step there since that MP exited. I opened a laboratory at Rangwe Technical Training Institute and provided 30 computers. I want to say that I was in Ligisa 3 weeks ago, and during that time, I've also opened Bensouda Laboratory that the Vice Chancellor for Jaramogi, Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology, and Dr. Ida Betty Odinga opened the laboratory in the presence of the governor of Homabay, in the presence of MP Gogo, in the presence of MP Ivo Bara, in the presence of 2 women reps for Tuma, and also the women rep for Siaya. I donated 20 computers at St. Paul's Ligisa Secondary School. I want to say that this function, I have dedicated 5 computers to Mbeta TTI, which I'm giving out today. That is ICT infrastructure as one of my agenda. Another agenda item is food and security. Under food and security, I've registered a CBO called the Great Rachuonyo CBO. They did millet, planting, and harvested. I also want to say that I brought 10 trucks of trailers from Nairobi. Honorable Gaya was here, and I distributed in all Karachuonyo constituency public primary schools salad, jerrycans of salad. I distributed sacks of rice. I distributed sacks of beans. I gave salt, and the students ate for a whole term, and I even kept the package for Christmas to the sportsmen, which are distributed to the players. Manager moko to koro loko ni Bensouda loso support mar michele. Shindwe ama si shindwe. My next agenda is sports for youth empowerment. Remember, whatever thing that I'm talking about is 2 years in office and some months. I've not concluded my 3 years. Apani katiku igni adek, anyongo umakuru nisa nithi yue loka, iduog mondwa mi certificate. I did sports from the grassroots. Majo mokoto luongone michele. As a woman rep with our mega resources, in fact, person wakeka kanani enadi. Unyo karuto dingo wacho 2 million. Seche mokia 2.4, samuru basari 2.5, ikia katangami me. Ungeo maber, and I'm speaking in front of you, Honorable Adipo. Samani me at 2.5 mar basari for 40 wards, Honorable Adipo tungeni no you 40 million. So when you hear people in funerals and some are speaking nonsense out of nonsense, you know they are talking nonsense. No, there are things that they do for infrastructure schools. 40 is just for bursary. Yes, but I'm talking about the school's infrastructure and the like. So when I'm dealing with 40 wards, Adipo is dealing with 5 wards. Kadipo goluliete, mo you are guji wards a beach, and you are guji wards prangwen. Korido kangato to tanyore, ni Bensouda bukele lo fareo. Acha propaganda, acha mchezo. Tunafanya kazi, hatutaki ujinga. I want to talk about environmental conservation. Under environmental conservation, I've provided solid waste management in 6 sub-counties. In every ward, I match with 4. Kana Arangwe, I have left 20 solid waste management. 4 per sub-county. Game East, Game West, Kagan, and Kochia. Kawuona Keno 28, Watts Ginprar Yogaboro, Wangchieng Angwen, Kindu Angwen, Kibiri Angwen, Kanyalu Angwen, Central Angwen, Northward Angwen. West Bangwen, Gitegin Katacha. Adwa Wacho, under environmental conservation, I have planted tree seedlings, 100 in 1,136 public primary schools, 356 public secondary schools. I have done phase 2 in Karachuonyo and in Rangwe. Rangwe, youth bemane supply yen, odong skunde pradek, malek besino semeya yen, ade medo kanyo. Adwano ni samadoke campaign, all schools nigi Bensouda forest. Kiditi yue tipo. Yende miyare areyo. Kata dwana bed second after Wangari Maathai. I'll do advocacy. I'll make sure that youth have what they have for the ambassadors. Because I've registered 9 of them, but they need empowerment. And that's why I'm calling CS Duale that the 9 environmental ambassadors must be given visibility, must be empowered, not the wheelbarrow ile ayuda, but wheelbarrow yenyaleta kazi. I want to say that under SMEs empowerment, socio-economic empowerment, I launched my first edition at Kabondo, in Kabondo East. I can see Speaker Guys nodding because he was one of my guests. And the deputy governor from Kisumu was the chief guest there. And there I distributed to groups, CBOs, anaonge esaku. Anane self-help group and CBO. Because manema policy marangaf duwaro. So I distributed 9,336,000 to groups at Kabondo East. And today, as I stand here, that is my second edition on economic empowerment so that it augments the Juakali Artisan Day. I want to say that under SMEs empowerment, have done training. Youth empowerment, have done training. I did training in 3 phases under NACADA on drug abuse and substance abuse. My first phase was in Kasipul. You know, kami yomoro to wiye otarore ni wacho ni hol beno kupung. Machok siasa, macha training. Na tero ji mosomo kanyo ji 100 mobed ambassadors mondo puonjo wadgi on drug abuse and drug substance. 100 was trained in partnership with NACAD. Atero phase 2 in Kabunde. I train youth 300. Kasipul ne 300, 100 per constituency. Second phase atimo Kabunde. Achaka tieko Suba South gi Suba North gindewa. Jogyo mi certificates. Jogyo mi accreditation cards. Jogyo mi badges. Manyiso ne gin ambassadors. Tiyore kosok tire. Nginyore kosok nginyre. Karutho dengo wacho ni kamarigi ji regi ji cha. Wanyalo regi chwat. Mano koso wacha dier. Adwa monda wachi ni under health and sanitation. Aningina wacho 10-point agenda. Nakia wacho nyingo nyango kia ngo. Mago onge agenda. Agenda en 10-point agenda. Under health and sanitation, I have distributed sanitary pads. Nuabet pin as women reps, as you see us here. The 47 women reps in this country. And we put Dr. William Samoei Ruto to task. Mano mi wa sanitary pads. Worth 970 million. And nakelo trucks a parga beach madongo trende. Mara chwado nyithindo manyiri sanitary pad grade 5, grade 6, grade 7, grade 8. Paketa bora in all the schools. John Dewa mano chacha. Adwa kono DCC mandewa ni wach ne adhi yalo kalilan kato waneno kamwa yienge nikech owalo. Adwa moda wachi ni under health and sanitation ban gi mama park. Mine manyuole leba ward ka wuoth ariera, baby sola chwadi, sabuna chwadi, lesa chwadi, dhako dhi dala ka ng'aro nyathino luoke besen mayom. I'm talking on SMEs empowerment. I've also started a program called Jasho la Wamama Barabarani. Dhako ni manindo mugike ot. Dhako ni machio kugwene ot. Dhako ni neno kaka siling 100 opogo kibrit, chumbi, sabun, gi rech ma wuon onyango chamo. Dhako achiel ni ema ka nyathi oriemne fees to dhi olo pesa e bura. Dhako achiel ni ema kotedo fulu achiel to pogo ne chwore kuongo chamo gi nyithindo to dong galot gi kado. I want to call upon all leaders in this country. Women must be given a chance. Women must be empowered. Women reps need money. We don't want jokes. When the MPs are being given 140 million, we want 200 million. Dr. William Samoei Ruto, GAF must be increased for funds, and we're not making it a joke. The 2/3 gender rule must be passed. As legislators, I'm calling upon fellow MPs that they must support us on this. I want to say that even politically, the men seated here must be ready to support the women cause. Kata mana chua mobet ka, nyawangaya wa miyo support, nyocho elo tiende, tarika par wan ligisa, angeo ni chama ni baba na baba ni chama. ODM ni baba na baba ni ODM. Speaker gaya, ane maduaro kom, mar chama, mar ODM. I want to say, okadwar kom no bende, nini ket nyawangaya no ai. I have 3 justifications. Number 1, kom no ne kom mine. ODM kichako malo, gina chuo. Chuo katu ungon na, kura tunyu mwana nyuma ute. Chuo siku mani mara, mea. Ruth no podne matin. Nyanza ka Homabay ka. Kakoro nyawangaya wadhi celebrate. Tarika par St. Paul's Legesa. To komni to nyawangaya mane wae. Mano wach mara chiel mom yadwaro komni. Wach mara riyo mom yadwaro komni. Minetin e secretariat kate lineage mar ODM. Wach mara dek. Ano kadwaro komni nikech ma komiyo. Jok madwaro kombe gi. Yuora kata wuon mamanika. Ene patron mar ODM karachuonyo. koro dwaro chako kom machielo nang. Kadhi Kasipul, ongondo were patron mar ODM, to kendo ene secretary mar Homabay County. Kachaka duogo Kabon, Dr. Ivo Bare patron. Kachoka duogo Ndhiwa, Wood Chief e patron, kende treasurer mar ODM. Ochako dwaro kom mar adek. Kachaka duogo Homabay, Kaluma e Kenya organizing secretary, tene patron mar ODM. Ochako dwaro kom adek. On that ground, ane mawuothe county aboro, ane mang'ejo ODM e county gite, adwaro kom mar chama mar ODM. My qualification of number 4, when we are voicing out for the women, we voice out. Even myself, I strongly voiced out, strongly, not just voicing. I strongly voiced out for Nyawangaya. Manyise no wogo ko monogona debe adwaro kom mar ODM. Speaker, I'm speaking the truth. I don't lie. And that text messaging is my phone. I'm sending you because you are her representative. I talk to her one-on-one because she's my mentor. Before I do anything, I ask her. When I wanted this seat, I first consulted her. When I want to do any function, I consult her. Because she's my mentor. I love women leadership. And I'm behind her fully. Kendinge kakanagone debe, kendo podagone debe, kendabirogone debe. On this, she must come out and support the women leadership. And I want to say, strongly and categorically, ma komo kunjolar koda. Ane ma wuothe county aboro. Tokara chuonyo, we urumil karech, chunguru malo motegno gi Bensouda. Wach mogik, momi adwaro komno. Ok adwaro kuom reasons abich mawacho. I have assessed myself and convinced that I am a full leader. And I have all the leadership quality. I never betray. I defend Baba in all grounds. Whether I'm alone, I will do it. Kasao chopo, wanu wajakome mwawinjo. Koko ni Bensouda e komno, Baba sea. Ko wacho ni Bensouda bede komno, Baba sebet. Kendonge sigu kata yan kata dao. Kabidi tanyo na liel moro na yanyo leader moro nikech baro komno. We all have our democratic rights. And nobody bars you from speaking what you want. But that doesn't qualify you to abuse and demean other leaders. Kanya tieko. Adwa monda wachi ni an kaka Bensouda under SMEs empowerment Achako Barbers and Salonists Association. Today I have 16 barbers chairs. I have 40 kinyozi salons, kinyozi machines. I have 16 salonist chairs. I have 50 blow dry machines. I'm starting in all constituencies 1 Barbers and Salonists Association, specifically meant for the youths who are not employed or do not have establishment under their capital. They can get in and be in association, and they look for their wateja. And so I'm bringing a concept, mteja wako ni nani? Go and work, do the percentage of rent, pack your money in your pocket, go home. I want them to do service delivery, service value chain of table banking, and open other branches to other wards so that those who come from different wards can join them and do mteja wako ni nani. Engineer Karani, nataka pesa, hawa salonist, waendelee katika kila ward, wafanye kazi, wajaze pesa mfukoni, tuongee maneno ya Hustler Fund yenye haki ya ukweli na sio ya uongo. Adwa monda wachi ni na wacho 10-point agenda. Siasa kawuno kago. An pukago siasa. Kendo siasa pukagoyo. Gima wacho ni an chikara chuonyo. Abru tiyo numo tegno. Kendo kabikuodo wang kachuoga. Kayuo chao kabikuodo viu. To speaker gima kwai ni kechuo kara chuonyo nika. Jo Homabay elders ni kafuafua uru kama untie. Jo Homabay kwire na nobiro ka jo karachuonyo elders ni ka speaker gaya. Koro kikao kantaria dhako mundi inge nitiene. Tichaki nyua makaka woman rep nitie makosa. To kipang dhok tutene jo kanyada. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Praise the Lord. Vijana oe. Vijana tibim. Wamama kode. Wamama kode. Wamama kuome. Adwa monda wachi ni atieko speech mara. Kenda nan supporter odiechieng makawuono. Ya. Odiechieng makawuono wabetka courtesy of none other than His Excellency Raila Amolo Odinga. Enembane oyero date ni. No unjobika nwabet kode piny kwa madhu chae kaen mopango tarigni. Omiyo nyasi ni na dedicate na His Excellency the Prime Minister. Adwa wacho ni Ruth nika o represente. Simbarati oro ng'ato ka o represente. CS Opara nyoro ng'ato ka o represente. Welo duto manika warwako ugi mor.